take your tape measure, and so the picture we have, it looks like that it's wraps around her waist, but it doesn't look like it's tied going down. You can make that version if you wish. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our waist measurement. So you're going to be taking the tape measure. You want to wear a shirt that is kind of tight to your body, and you are going to take that tape measure and you are going to go around your waist. So you want to be loose but not too tight and not too loose, so in between tight and loose. And so my measurement is 38. You might have something different. Part is we're going to be getting this length here. So from our waist, you're going to measure down to a little bit above your knee, or a little bit under your knee. What you're going to do is you're going to take your tape measure and you're going to go from where your ankle is and you're going to measure up 8 inches. So mine's about there, and then you're just going to keep your finger there and you're going to bring up the tape measure edge with where that 8 was. And then you're going to hold it up here on your hip, and then you're going to go as to where your waist is. So mine is, let's see, 26 inches. So from 8 inches, so you're going to have 26 inches, or you might be different. We're going to make our pattern. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your waist measurement and you're going to add, so my waist measurement was 39, so, and my length was 28, so I'm going to add 39 plus 28, which equals 67, and then I divided it by 2, and I got 33.5, so that'll be the length of our pattern. Well, my pattern, your pattern will be different. So you're going to take your waist measurement and you're going to plus it by your length, and then you're going to get your answer, and then you're going to take your answer and divide it by 2, and then that'll be your the length of our pattern. So that's just mine up top there. Alright, so next step, this is my pattern here. So you're going to have from this end all the way down to this end will be your length of that you divided in half. And mine was 33.5, which is 33.5. So that's what mine is. And then from this side to this side, this length here is 5.5 inches. A triangle, it's 5 inches this way and 5 inches that way. So you're going to make a 5-inch triangle, and then your 5.5 going this way, and then whatever your waist, the full length divided by in half. Alright. Normally you would cut this on the fold, but my piece is it's not the right size, so because I am using a scrap, so I'm going to have to cut 4 of my pattern pieces out. But if you have a big enough piece, what you're going to do is you're going to have your fabric folded either this way or this way, and you're going to place the flat edge on the fold. But like I said, I have this little piece here, so I'm going to have to cut 4. If you have the same issue, then you can cut 4. But if you have the right size fabric, then just place it on the fold and cut it out. If you don't have enough fabric for your piece, and you can cut it 4 pieces out, you're going to leave a 1/2 inch up here, and if you do have enough for your piece, you're just going to place this piece on the fold. So if you don't, cut out 4 of these, and if you have enough, cut out only 2. To cut your interfacing the same way we did our fabric, If you're using one continuous piece, you only need to cut one. If you're using the two pieces like me, then you will need two of your interfacing. Ironing board, and you're going to take part of your belt piece, and you are going, there's a bubbly side of your interfacing, and that's where the glue is, and then the other side is a smooth side. So the smooth side is going to be on top, and the bubbly side is going to be facing down on the fabric, and you're just going to line up your piece with the edge and all the way down to your triangle, and then you are going to iron this. I iron on a rayon setting. You are not going to be using the heat, so you're just going to press for 5 seconds or so. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to move on to the next section of your interfacing on your fabric. Hold that for 5 seconds. And then you're going to go all the way down. You're going to take your fabric and you're going to make it right sides, and you're going to sew this top edge at a half a seam allowance. Go to your iron, and you are going to open up your piece here like this, and you are going to iron this flat, and you're going to do that to your other piece as well. Put right sides together, making sure that your triangles match, and you're going to sew all the way around, but you're going to leave a gap open so we can pull right sides out. You are going to sew this at 1/2 inch again. Right sides out, you're going to just iron this flat, and then we're going to do a top stitch on top of our fabric, so it's just a little stitch along the edge here. You get to where your opening is, mine's right here, you're just going to continue to top stitch over that. You're just going to stitch it closed. Next step is to cut 2 of your waistband and then 1 in your interfacing. My waistband is my waist plus 2 extra inches, so that's 40. Your measurement will be different, and then you're going to cut your interfacing out the same way. And we're going to iron this like we did for the belt piece. So you're going to put it on 1 layer, and then you're just going to iron it on. You're going to put right sides together, and you're going to sew with your 1/2 inch all the way around, and you're going to leave a gap about that much open on one side, so like we did with our other piece, and you're going to pull right sides out. When ironing and pulling your right sides out, you're going to top stitch on your piece here like we did before, close to the edge, and then we are going to make a line here, and I'll show you how to do that in a sec. Line on here, I don't know if you could tell, but from here to here, from here to here is 3 inches, so you're going to draw 3-inch line all the way down on both sides, and then I'll show you what's next. Try and find something similar to this. This is a Martha Stewart Crafts, but basically what you need is a round cylinder foam brush thing. I am using this size right here. So what we're going to be using our plaid fabric creation soft fabric ink. And you're going to pour that into disposable containers so that you could paint. So what you're going to do is you're just going to dip this in here. And you see how our girl has, like, goes in and out on the brown lines. So what you're going to do is you're probably going to make a low one first, a high one, and then you're just going to make a really low one and a high one. And you're just going to do that all the way down your piece here. The other side the same way. And now we are going to take our paintbrush, and you're just going to fill in the yellow spots in the center here, because we're still going to keep the shape of the circle on the outside here. So you're just going to paint And if you have some light ones like this one here, just lightly take your brush and tap it in. Alright, you'll do that all the way down your piece. Now you got something that looks like this. You're going to let this dry for 24 hours and then we will iron this. I'll show you how to do that. I'm following the directions that are on the bottle. So you're going to let this dry for 24 hours and then read the directions on the bottle if you want to go ahead and do it. I'll show you how to do it with the heat setting. Then you're going to paint your other side, and you're going to wait 24 hours, and then you're going to take your pressing cloth, which is just a piece of fabric, and you're going to place it on top, and then you're going to have a dry iron, and then you're just going to iron across from one end to the other end. So that's both sides of your piece here. Your belt on, and you're going to pin it across the top, and then you're going to pull it apart slightly, and then you're going to place a pin here. This is the belt. So what you're going to do is you're going to sew down here, across, up the top, across the top, and then you're going to flip it over, and you're going to sew down, across, and up, and then you are going to sew from your diagonal point all the way up to here. So from here to your point that you made for when you made it pushed over, I'll take you to the next step. So from here all the way up to our edge is 6 inches. If you don't like the gold thread through your brown, you can take your brown paint and paint over your thread that came through from the other side. If it's in the brown section. Alright, so after you do that, we're going to glue on our diamonds. Step is you're going to heat up your hot glue gun, and you're going to place your belt piece on a flat surface, and you're going to place your diamonds the way you want to. Hot glue is all heated up. You are going to flip over your piece, and you're going to stick hot glue on the back of this, on all the edges, and then you're just going to plop it down. All your corners didn't glue down, like this one here. You're just going to place some glue here, and then you're just going to press the fabric into the glue. There you have it. Your belt is complete, and I will take you to the next part of this cosplay tutorial. Alright guys, I will see you later. Bye bye.